Hi Aries, welcome to your mid-September 2022 general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Aries. This will not resonate with every Aries that watches this message. And because this reading is general, not every single message may be for you. So please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear that message. And if this reading is not for you at all, Aries, I highly suggest checking out your other signs and different placements. Hi, cross watchers. You're very welcome here if you're interested in Aries. Who wouldn't be? I like to remind Aries and cross watchers that energy is fluid. This simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. All right, Aries, let's get right on into this reading. First, I'm going to use my sound bowl to clear and set the energy. So if you are listening to this using headphones or the volume's kind of loud right now, I do suggest turning it down a little bit just for this part because I don't want your ears to hurt. So let's tune in. All right, so let's see what's happening for my Aries in love and romance. What is the energy surrounding Aries? Aries Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Anyone dealing with an Aries? What is going on here in Aries' love life? What does Aries need to hear about their love life right now? Whew, that was fast. Let's see. Here and now. Okay, and it says your true love is already a part of your life. So whoever you were asking about, whoever you were thinking about before clicking on this message, this is who the reading's going to be about. Someone that's very much on your mind, someone that you're curious about. There's something here that feels so different than anything else you felt with anyone from before you. And I gotta say that if some of you were wondering if this person is someone that is going to be significant in your life, absolutely. You know, I don't feel like this is a new love reading. So I'm sorry. You can click out now if that's what you're looking for. But no, this is someone you are in love with, deeply in love with. I wonder what they want to say to you. Who is this person? The letter H is sticking out to me, as in Haley, as in Hayden. First, middle, last initial can mean something to someone. Tell me more. What does this person want to say to Aries? I'm also seeing the letter E for someone, as in Ethan, as in Elisa. I can't handle your words right now. Ooh, okay. So, okay, this could go two different ways. First of all, I feel that there is a serious conversation you guys have had. Maybe there was a recent reconciliation you guys have had, and there were truth bombs being dropped about this situation, about how this person made you feel, about what you're looking for, what you don't need in the connection. And it was too much for them to handle, honestly. Now, for others of you, this could be in a positive way. We'll pull the tarot to pull some more clarification on it. But like, I wonder if someone's going to reveal something to you that is going to make you so sure that you want to stay into this. You know, as far as I love you, or I'm in love with you, I want to be with you, I want to commit to you. And maybe it's going to feel a little bit overwhelming. And for some of you, you wonder if you could trust it, or you wonder if what they're saying is true. But with this card here, your true love is already a part of your life. I think you can trust the words that they're telling you right now, or any messages that they've sent you recently. I do feel it's coming from the heart. And I do feel feelings are very much involved in this, Aries. Wow. All right, so let's see what the tarot has to say. Someone could even be wearing red right now. Red's someone's favorite color. Maybe the last time you saw this person, they were wearing red, like a red jacket. King of Swords, Aquarius energy. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. You could have Aquarius in your chart. Does not have to be the case, but someone feels ready to talk, feels ready to be open, feels ready to be honest. And they're serious about something with the King of Swords. They're not joking around. So with the tarot, I'm going to ask how they feel about you. What do they think about you? What do they like about you? What do they not like about you? What do they like about the connection that they have with you currently? And what do they not like about it? And what are their highest hopes and deepest fears in regards to this connection with you, Aries? What are they really hoping is going to happen between the two of you? And what are they afraid of is going to happen? Ooh. Oh dear. Okay. Let me get this all out. Okay. Yeah. So bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Wands. This is Leo energy. And I feel for those of you where there was like a certain situation where someone, you know, I don't know if you guys kind of got in a heated argument, like I said very, very early on in this reading. Though whatever you said to them has really, really stuck with them, has really made them think a lot about what they've been doing in this connection, what they haven't been doing in this connection. And you put them in their place to make them think that I could do better. I need to do better, honestly, because they know for some of you, it could be very close to losing you. And that's something they don't want to have. They don't want to fight with you anymore. They don't want to argue with you anymore. They just want to have a talk. Now, others of you, if that's not so much the case, I do feel they felt a little bit competitive about you, Aries. Like they really had to fight out all of their options to get your attention. Whether that's true or not, they see you as like a hot commodity and that anyone would be lucky to have you, which we could talk about with the Wheel of Fortune in a second here. But that they had to stand out in some way. And I think they did things to stand out, to make you notice, to get you to look at them more than anyone else that may have been sliding in your DMs, hitting you up. I do feel they're competitive. I do feel like they're protective. And I do feel like they were doing everything they could to fight for this opportunity to have this conversation with you. Maybe, you know, I don't usually feel this with the Five of Wands, but I'm feeling it now. And maybe there was some sort of issues around maturity that, you know, they would just get a bit defensive, or they would, you know, be quick to kind of react to things that were not as big as you thought they should have reacted to. Not downplaying their emotions, but, you know, overreacting to certain things. And I think if there has been time where you've taken time to yourself, where you put them in time out to think about it, it has had an impact on them. And maybe even for some of you guys, I also feel as a reader, Five of Wands can indicate to me internal conflict that I usually pull when I have the Five of Wands myself. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm fighting with myself over this. And so I feel maybe there were certain doubts or fears that they had if they were to reveal this now, would it be the right time? Were they ready for this? Or, you know, should I just stay quiet and see what happens? But there's something that I feel, Aries, they feel urgently to act on, urgently to speak up on and say something, whether it's to save this connection or whether it's to finally reveal everything that they've been feeling about this, but have been battling within themselves to actually tell you. Someone could play on a sport or on a team where someone is very engaged in sports activities such as, you know, soccer, football, basketball. Anyway, how they feel about you is the King of Swords, Aquarius energy. They feel ready to be open and honest, be truthful. They feel ready to speak their mind and to speak their heart, with this being in the feeling position here. They're ready now. I don't know why they weren't before. It's different for each and every one of you, but there's something that's happened that is making them step into the place of the King of Swords to reveal something. And I don't think they're going to sidestep it. I don't think they're going to play games with it. They know they have to come real or don't come at all. They're faced with that. And maybe that's what the conflict was in the background with the Five of Wands. I don't know, with the Five of Wands and now looking at this King of Swords here, maybe there was an issue of like what they were telling you about the connection in the situation was different than what they were telling others. You know, that maybe they had like a poker face with you, but you found out that through their friends and family members, they were talking about you all the time. But maybe they were afraid to reveal that too soon, right? Like I was saying. With the King of Swords, I always feel that someone could be in law enforcement as a police officer, a parole officer, something along those lines. For some, not all. Security guard, maybe even. But I do feel with this King of Swords, someone feels ready to expose something here, to tell something here, to say something here. And with the King of Swords in the upright, it's honest. It's truly honest. Because what they think of you, Aries, and what they think of this situation is the Wheel of Fortune. There's something they're ready to expand on. There's something they're ready to move forward with. You know, maybe their dating life was a little bit dry until they met you. They haven't found anyone that really impressed them until you came along. And you were the person they were looking for. But maybe because of past betrayals, maybe because of past disappointments, they were a lot more calculating. They were a lot more silent with their intentions and motivations until they could get the full picture. And now they get the full picture now. They know that this is something profound with the Wheel of Fortune. And for some of you, if you've been wondering if this was destined or wondering if there was a purpose to this meeting between the two of you, here's the Wheel of Fortune confirming this. That you guys had a plan long before either of you met each other, and you guys came at the right time into each other's lives. I don't know if it was just after a breakup. I don't know if it was just after thinking love was never going to be for you again. Then boom, this happened. Someone could be having graying hair, or it's turning, premature gray hair, maybe silver hair for someone. You use the purple toner shampoo or not. Maybe there's just an age difference. But I think both of you are really starting to see the impact and the profoundness of this connection above anything else. And someone sees that this is moving towards the right direction, or that they have the power to make this move in the right direction. So I do feel like they're going to make those moves, Aries. What they like the most about you is the Knight of Pentacles. Virgo energy. You're looking for something real. They see that you're authentic. They see that you're trustworthy. They see that you're a good person. You're a good friend, a good family member. Anyone, again, would be lucky to have you because you give your all. You give your support. You give your love. You give your time. You give your energy. I don't know, maybe someone could work in service work as well, teaching, social work, anything like that. But you're dedicating yourself to this. And you've always been the one to help find the solution. So if there were arguments or problems, you were willing and open to fix it. And they appreciate the support you've given them emotionally. They feel like you were always there to ground them if they were stressed out or if they were going through something tough in their life. You provided something that made them feel supported, protected, loved. They may view you as being a little bit shy, a little bit cautious, but they know that's you protecting yourself, especially in the very beginning. But when they started to open you up more, they really saw how good of a person you were inside and out. I feel a heart chakra activation right now, honestly. And yeah, maybe your looks is what caught them first, but it's your spirit and your soul is what they fell in love with. What they don't like about you is the Seven of Wands. Leo energy. So you could be on the defensive sometimes. And whether this is true or not, this is just their perspective of it, okay? There could be a defensiveness. There could be a guard up. And again, with the combination of the Knight of Pentacles, they could see why you're protecting yourself, even if they know your story, maybe that you've told them recently or revealed to them that you went through a horrible breakup, a horrible divorce. And they realize and they get why maybe you would be apprehensive in pursuing this or being open to new love and trusting it fully. But they do wish they could convince you that you can trust them. And again, maybe recently there's been a couple fights. And maybe it's because you sense that they're not telling you everything. And maybe you're afraid of what they're not telling you is something that you would hate to hear, or I don't know, just waiting for that other shoe to drop and that would confirm it for you. So you've been closing yourself up a bit. They kind of wonder where you go when you're not as engaging in conversation, or when you do go on hours or days of not replying back. It makes them worry when you get into that mode of, you know, ignoring or just doing me right now. But they wonder if that's a defense mechanism to protect yourself. Someone could be into like mixed martial arts, like jiu-jitsu, kickboxing, boxing, that someone may be, you know, taking classes in, or maybe like really engaged in that community. What they like the most about this connection is justice, Aries, Libra energy. So again, law enforcement or even a lawyer could be in this mix here. But anyway, someone studying law. They feel that this is right. They feel that whatever happened in the past with the failures that didn't work out with other people, it couldn't have worked out because they had to meet you. They feel there's a contract between the two of you. They feel there's more to this purpose, more to this connection, and they're ready to figure it all out. And again, they just see you as being a truthful person, an honest person, and whoever was sidestepping, they're ready to stop doing that now, because they see that this is more right than ever before with anyone else they've experienced before. I don't know, something from the universe keeps confirming something about how solid this connection is and how much this connection is going to be profound in someone's life. I feel like, I don't know if there's like certain synchronicities someone always sees, specifically maybe even 1111. But it just, or maybe through your own tarot cards, through your own research, there's more and more you discover about the synchronicities, the confirmations that you get from this person, even through conversations. Maybe some of you have been through the similar things in your childhood, in your past. You have a lot of similarities in what you like to listen to and what you like to read and what you like to watch. And you guys, they just think you're the perfect match with this Justice card. But what they don't like about this connection is the Page of Swords. Air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. A lot of air in this reading. So yeah, you could definitely be dealing with an air sign, or you could have a lot of air in your chart. And I feel this is only recently for some of you guys where the communication has been a little bit off, especially if there was a little bit of a dispute or a disagreement with the Five of Wands that has happened. But I'm also kind of tapping into the energy of whoever senses that there's more to say and senses that someone's hiding things that they need to say, they need to speak on. You know, that's bothering someone, that they're holding back from telling the other person everything they need to hear. And I do feel generally someone may just be bad with their communication overall, especially with this, I can't handle your words right now. They may be very bad at their execution of what they want to say, and they mess things up. Maybe there's some misunderstandings that happen between the two of you, but maybe it's because they haven't been as direct as they should be in this situation. And if it's not so much that, then I feel it's just the avoidance of certain topics that really annoys someone. Again, like you just know they're holding back, you know they're not saying everything, and when you give them every opportunity to just say it, to speak on it, in the past they have kept silent, and you're wondering why. It just makes you wonder more. And I think really this time there has to be some sort of clarity by the end of September in order for you to really be sure that you can rely on this and trust this. But if they withhold anything, how can you trust it, right? But I don't think it's as bad as some of you fear. I don't see third-party situations. I don't see Three of Swords, the Devil, the Seven of Swords. But it would just help for you to understand if you guys are on the same page. Highest hopes is the Five of Swords. Aquarius energy. Now, there's two fives here. You could be seeing 55, 555. Your birthday could be April 5th, April 15th, perhaps March 25th for some of you guys out there. If there has been some sort of dispute or some sort of miscommunication, misunderstanding, they are looking to clear things up because they're afraid you got the wrong impression by what they said, or that, you know, they said something without meaning it. They just want to clear all that up. So, because I really do feel they want to work on this with you. They see growth, they see potential, they see everything that can happen and unfold. And if there was some sort of thing that their ego got in the way of, they're looking to fix that. I kind of do want to clarify this Five of Swords because it's almost leading me back to this Five of Wands, where I just want to get a little bit more specific of what this is all surrounding. Can you tell me about this Five of Swords, Spirit, for Aries? The Artist. Interesting. So I feel with the Artist clarifying the Five of Swords, yeah, I definitely do feel that someone with the lack of clarity in this situation, or the lack of speaking on true feelings, someone is afraid that the other person has come to their own conclusions based on what they have to work with, which is their intuition, is what they're sensing. And they don't want someone to run away with an idea that isn't accurate to how they really feel. So they do kind of know they have to clear things up. Someone could be an artist, you know, a painter, a drawer, a tattoo artist, someone that likes to take photography, is, you know, very, very gifted artistically, and someone admires the other person for that as well. I also feel like someone's journaled about you, Aries, or maybe you've journaled about this person, wrote about this person in your own, someone's been a muse in this, in their art, in their work, just in general. But yeah, for most of you guys, it's someone wants to clear things up before someone gets the wrong idea and runs with it and makes their own decision. So I think that talk is going to happen. So someone could have a better understanding of what someone wants to create in this, even with the Artist as well. Someone has a very vivid imagination, and they want to make sure that whatever someone's seeing from this is something that can actually be done, or actually, I don't know, maybe even with the Five of Swords, this could be your highest hope, Aries, that you're hoping you're not, you know, with the thoughts of being with this person, what it would be like for you to be in a committed relationship, to be together. You're not getting carried away from it, right? Can I get another card for this Five of Swords? Judgment. Yeah. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. I also feel Scorpio energy with this card for me as a reader personally. They want to help you see the truth of the reality of anything that they have kind of sidestepped, of anything that they have kind of avoided. They want to help you make the best choice to hear them out from an authentic point, which they haven't done before, and it's still very, very scary for them. But they're ready to step up, to rise up to the occasion. And then they think the choice will be yours, or that the ball's in your court to decide once they fully reveal all this to you, of where they can see this going, of what they want out of this. But they're hoping to get back on your good terms, on your good list, and that you'll make the right call, that this is something you want to be a part of. Page of Swords. Again, air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So everything they've been holding back, it's time for them to reveal now. It really is. They know it, especially with Judgment. They have no other way out, especially if they want to keep you around, Aries, because they are in love with you. They really are. And they know you're the perfect match. So now it's time to act on it or forever hold your peace. Deepest fears is 8 of Wands. Sagittarius energy. So for some of you guys, distance could be an issue. You guys could live far from each other, hours away from each other through a drive, or even through different states, different countries. And there's no plans right now of anyone moving anytime soon. And can we make a long distance relationship work for some of you? Others of you with this 8 of Wands, that your mind will be made up with the 5 of Swords and the Judgment card. And it's not in their favor. And you're looking to other options, especially with the 5 of Wands. I don't know. They really, really think that you have people in your DMs, in your text messages, maybe some exes that are lingering around, and that you'll decide to move on with them because you're done waiting around and you're starting to get impatient. 8 of Wands energy is all about being on the go, wanting to rush things because they know it's right. But the longer this person takes, the longer this person's wait, the more you're just going to decide or become impatient with the whole thing and spring forward to something else. And they know you have that potential to leave quickly. And that's what they're afraid of. All right, Aries, to see the likely outcome of this situation, what's likely to unfold within this connection, we're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. I'm going to overturn this card here to show the likely outcome of all this, but also pull some oracle cards as well to dive deeper into this connection. Any unanswered questions that you may have, I hope the information through these oracle cards that we'll dive into will give you any information, so with whatever happens, you make the best choice for yourself. If you'd like to join me for the extended reading, open up the description box and you'll find a link to Vimeo, which will take you to the extended reading. But if this is where we depart, Aries, I really hope that this reading has resonated with you. I hope it's provided you with the clarity, insight, healing, guidance that you may be looking for in regards to this situation that you may find yourself in love and romance. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Aries, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Aries.